All right, this is going to be part 9, I think, of the Seminole pumpkins. It is October the 8th, and as you can see, we have pumpkins still forming, and we have some just right down there forming, and male flowers there and other places as well. I got a couple setting right up there. This has worked very well. We've been very happy with the Seminole pumpkins over the chicken coop, and my chickens have also been pretty happy with it. As you can see, they're kind of rummaging around. Oh, don't like the camera? What's up, guys? Normally when they see me, they come running. But they're out there foraging around in what we've already got out there. Let's say they've gotten into several more of the pumpkins. Anyway, we've been very happy with how this has worked. We're going to have to get the pumpkins off of the top of here, but it has been very much cooler than past years. My garden's done and kind of a wreck, and we've also really kind of enjoyed the look of everything just kind of growing off of the rabbit coop. It's kind of cool. We're quite dry. Everything's thinking about dying, and I've had some problems with my well, so I have not watered much. You can see out there some of the Seminole pumpkins are really kicking and getting into gear. There's a Seminole pumpkin growing inside of the rabbit cage that's empty now. So anyway, this may well be our last one. They're not talking about a frost yet. Matter of fact, we're about a week away from the Weather Channel saying we're going to have a temperature in the 40s in the morning. So as you can see, there's quite a few on there, and if we got some rain, I don't doubt they would try to set some more fruit still. So anyway, I'm going to go around to another area and do at least another couple of videos of those areas. All right, we are in the baby coop, and we actually have baby chickens in here. We had one of our mothers hatch some babies out in the corn area. I have no idea where those gray looking ones came from. They almost don't look like a chicken. When I was looking at them the other day, they almost look like a guinea when we first took them away from the mother. So I don't know where I don't know where their parentage is. I know what their mama was. She was red. Anyway, we've got worm damage. Still setting fruit, bunch of fruit. Might pick some for my wife. That's a leaf-footed stink bug. They're a pain in my butt for tomatoes this time of year. And we've got several pumpkins in here. And again, we're dry. We haven't had any significant rain in about 4 weeks. Haven't had more than just a little bit of rain. Got a little frass on that one too. Going to pick some of these guys. We've been saying that for a week, but we've had our hands full with a bunch of things going on. But this may well be and you can still see the bees in there trying to get a little bit more pollen for the winter. I don't know if you can see it. I can see them pretty clear. I can see them pretty clear, but I can't tell if you can see them in the video. But there's bees kind of still getting their last meals. They're also getting on my basil, and really going to town on my basil. So all right, I'll go to the trouble area for the year. All right, this side has been my troublemaker all year, and it's dry, but there's still pumpkins out here. Matter of fact, we've got an interesting shaped one over here. I've seen pictures of some with this shape, but I've never actually seen one with that shape on my property. We've gotten kind of the otter shape that I showed a few weeks ago, but we're still setting fruit, and we've had a lot of constraints on our time, especially because my well's been a little crazy. I used to be a very big fan of Everbuilt. Their pumps were very, very good, but I have to confess, this one has left me unimpressed. So I've had to pull it up a couple of times because they got a screwy foot valve on the thing, and I spent way more time on the well than I've ever done in the past. There's a nice big flower and a small fruit. I don't know if you can see it there or not. And we got several more fruits getting ready to come. Got a couple of more fruits over there. And this may well be the last of our series on the growing of the Seminole pumpkins, because we're kind of done. We're supposed to have some rain the next 3-4 days, but when you're in Georgia and you start into a drought, and they say you got a 60% chance of rain, you might get a drizzle. It's just, you'll learn the weathermen in Georgia. If it's raining every week, if you've had rain 3-4 times in the last week and they say you got a 20% chance of rain, you're going to get rain when on that day they say you got a 20% chance of rain. If we ain't had no rain in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and they say we got a 50% chance of rain, pretty good chance you may not see any. So anyway, this is likely to be the last one. I may do one more, and we'll probably do some when we pick the pumpkins. They will stand a frost out on the vines, and the vines will actually stand a relatively small frost, though they won't handle, like if we get a 31 temperature and it's only there for a few hours, then they'll keep growing, they'll keep growing. But if you get down in the 20s and it's there overnight, you're pretty well done. Also found some, I got gherkins growing everywhere this year. However, for the first year ever, they have been really hit by that moth or whatever that is that lays the eggs in the fruit. And I've had very little fruit in spite of the fact I've got a ton of gherkins volunteering everywhere. All right, well, if you like this sort of thing, I would ask that you subscribe, and we'll probably put up some videos of picking them and storing them. And by the way, the pumpkins that are right at a year old are still looking good. So they're still sitting in their house. I may show them next time when we pick the bunch. I may show them. But all right, if you like this sort of thing, I'd ask you to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.